Okay, hold on. I need to lower the actual thing. Hold on, hold on.
Here we go.
That's a little bit loud. Cause like, I wanted to up the volume on my volume mixer so that once the anime stuff starts playing, it'd actually be at a like noticeable volume. But that means I would have to lower the other sounds in game. I don't know, like, for the most part, the PC version is fine, but for some reason, they don't have a slider for the movie stuff. That always confused me. Or actually, did the other Trails games had that option, right? Why not this one? Also, I tried using the arrow keys to move the menu.
Here we go.
Okay. Let me just bump it up to this volume and we should be good.
Here we go.
Also, I kind of wish we had like actual percentages or number values to like
Here we go.
split around for voices and stuff. It always bothers me in a lot of games where they have like just like set intervals like this. I just like nitpicks, but man. Okay. So, what was it? Since last night, since it was brought up to me the other night, I decided to get the Send Patcher to patch out a couple, or to patch in a couple things. So, what was it? The Send Patcher for Cold Steel 1 has like some text fixes and some other stuff. On top of the thing I was complaining about earlier about the animation skip with Turbo. So now we get to see the full animation while Turbo's going on, so it's not as jarring compared to the last 5 games. And I also enabled the option to let the game keep running in the background. So if I alt-tab, like right now, you saw for a moment like my cursor flickered there. But now the game's still going even though this is currently alt-tabbed. So this is really nice, because this is... what was it? The game pausing when it's in the background has been a thing for the past 5 games. So it's actually really nice for me to be able to alt-tab without completely disrupting the game to adjust something and then go back to it. And was there anything else in the Send Patcher that I enabled? I forget. There's like some other fixes or some slight graphical like touch-ups or something. But aside from that, the only other thing I changed was lowering some graphics options, although not by much. What was I lowered like the MSAA to 4 times instead of 8, and I think oh wait, did I? Oh wait. Wait, I forget. Did I change the shadow or view distance? I don't remember which one, because I'm not sure what causes the frames to tank during the camera panning when it goes from like at certain parts of a cutscene. Because like when the camera's done panning, the frames are good, but during the pan it just goes to like single digits. Although the weirdest thing is that it's only on OBS and not on my end. Although, oh yeah, I need to disable my preview now. Hold on. So since I have to disable my preview on OBS and stuff, I won't be able to see any potential jankiness going on. So I'm gonna be relying on anyone to maybe glance over occasionally to make sure that everything's alright. But aside from that, anything else that was like on my mind before we want to continue chapter 1 now? Okay, I had something else I wanted to bring up, but I'm forgetting now. So wait, Send Patcher, the OBS thing. No, that's about it. Okay, let's go. Oh god, what the fuck? Oh, wait, we're time skipping already? Oh god, wait, I remember why it's so loud. The save file. Oh shit. Hold on. Ah, my ears. Okay, I need to adjust this after the cutscene. Yeah, because even though I changed the volume setting on the main menu, it has different settings in the save file.
Alright.
Oh, so, oh god, Rean, you are still loud as hell. Well, has no reflection. Hey, an oval camera. Looking back at your picture. Oh. Rean and his family. That is sister? Huh. I'm still thinking about what I mentioned earlier about Rean's like family history, because he was kind of dismissive about bringing up his family to the others. I mean, like, going by... Okay, I'm assuming that's the... Wait. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe Rean will talk more about it in a monologue.
Time to get going.
About that. I don't know. Maybe it's too early to see or to make assumptions.
Oh, Rean!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
Oh, but before we get to class, let me go talk to every NPC within walking distance.
No problem.
Don't mind me.
I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least.
What do you mean by sensing? Who are you, or what kind of training did you go through to sense people within like some range?
Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then.
Wait, what do you mean by sensing?
He's not sensing anyone?
Yeah!
What does that mean exactly?
Very particular choice of words. I can't wait to get more explanation on that. Hi! She's still hung up on that like 2.5 weeks later, huh?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Couldn't even get to apologize to her for 2.5 weeks.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
How about a good old bonding exercise over fishing? Please tell me there'd be a fishing arc.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Oh my god, is it like those like pompous assholes with like white uniforms? Oh my god. When you're in the way, you're like so far away.
Class 7, I see.
Ugh. Not even worthy to be in the lower class dorms. Shaking his head.
Is something the matter?
Yes, you.
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Oh my god, we can kick his ass later, right?
Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Oh my god.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wait, they get maids and butlers?
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Oh no. I wonder if they'll story-wise pigeonhole us into one club where I actually have to choose. I feel like it's gonna be story-related with what club we choose.
Stand, bow, be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors.
I love how his glasses have the whole like spinny thing going on in it. It's like faded. Oh no, it's like it just rings, but like it kind of gives off the little like spinny, goofy glasses vibe.
But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Wake up, Deadtail, we got Lord of Reed. This will be on the test.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor.
Rice. Okay.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was...
Oh fuck, he's gonna pick me. Wait, the place Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army.
Rean Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
Fuck! Wait, I didn't get any study notes. No, I think they mentioned this. Did they mention this during the exam? Or no, sorry, not exam, the entrance ceremony. The place where Dragos first started to gather his army was... Virgin City of Crossbow. No, Virgin City of, Bareahard? Bareahard? Fuck! No! No! It was the Highlands, wasn't it? What do you mean? I didn't have any time to study. We just went straight to chapter. You know I got Alta for this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now studying my Erebonia lowers my patriotism. I actually got it wrong. Look! It was a 50-50, okay?
All right.
Oh god, it looks so goofy when you speed it up like this. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Dracos' wandering led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. Oh yeah, also hold on. Let me just alt-tab that. It was there he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. Guess he didn't need my help after all. The AP increased by 1. AP? Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, completing quests, you will gain AP, academic points. When you accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Oh! Wait, finding principles. Apply yourself and all you do, respect others, respect yourself. Become the foundation of the world.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Here, can I go to the library and read up on my lore?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one. So feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this stuff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer. And I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band. Though, I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art? Oh, somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh, good. You're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What will that be? Heh, that's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, and at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. And thus Rean earned the errand boy job. I mean, have you seen the past 5 games? That's literally our job. Okay, let me go change the settings like I did last time. Let me, I'll tab this real quick. Oh. And then change this.
Here we go! Here we go!
Okay, I think like 1-2-1 would be good here. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. So now that the volume's a little bit fixed now, whenever anime scenes come up, it shouldn't be super quiet like it was last night. Because I did not want to keep alt-tabbing back and forth between like bumping up the anime scene and then bumping it back down for a normal game. So I'm glad we got that sorted out now. The student council room is on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. I'm counting on you. Of course, instructor. Is there a reason you're still here though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remember though, otherwise I would have had to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Lots of students here. This seems to be Class 5's first year classroom. Class 4. Class 3. Oh, is screen still black? Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, hold on. When I alt-tabbed, I think I accidentally hit a hotkey to switch the scene. My bad, my bad. Yeah, there we go. Back now? Yeah. Cause when I was tabbing to change out some stuff, I have like some hotkeys, and I think I accidentally pressed like something to switch the scenes. So okay, there we go. Thanks for telling me. Cause like I said, I had to turn off the preview. I had to turn off the preview so that when we get to cutscenes where the camera pans, like we don't have like mangled up frames or anything. Oh, wait, hold on. See. Oh, glorious day! We finally got a free day tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna spend the whole thing shopping. A bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. How ready am I for our first free day? You could say I lived my entire life in preparation for this moment to spend. My mom's gonna lose a whole bunch of weight tomorrow. Rich people. I decide what club you want to join. I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Isn't green uniform commoner? I think so. And then the white uniforms would be like the the noble class people. Rich commoners. That's kidding. Hopefully we can make the most of our free day tomorrow. This academy's sense of freedom is rather pleasant. Middle class. Darn middle class. I've been trained in the art of the piano since I was not but a child. What do you think? Do I sound like a normal noble if I talk like that? I've been playing piano for a while, though, and I thought it'd be fun to play here too. I wasn't particularly ladylike as a child. Back then I could hardly sit still on a piano bench, let alone play anything. My name's, Ibel? And before you joke that my name rings a bell, I'm head of the wind orchestra. The name's a bit misleading though, since we focus on more than just percussion and wind instruments. If your interest lies in strings or something, we'd still be more than happy to have you. If you'd like to join, just stop by whenever you can. Nothing relaxes me like having a violin in my hands. This academy seems really well equipped. This place might not be so bad after all. I'm planning on playing the violin in the wind orchestra. Ivo apparently plays the violin too, so I might be able to pick up some new techniques from him. Needs to be music storage room. Oh, this is the same, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my. What a delectable smell. It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Oh my god, her lips. Extra thick. Oh, hello there. You're a class 7 You're a class 7 student, are you not? My name is Mary. I'm the cooking club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the campus. You seem far kinder than I expected a military academy instructor to be. Oh, I can't wait for the cooking classes. Basically Hell's Kitchen. That's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra too. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. It's only been 2 weeks since I started as an instructor here. Oh. I suppose you could say I'm something of a first year myself. I hope that this year could be a learning experience for all of us. And of course, please don't hesitate to let me know if you wish to join any of the clubs I look over. Okay. Oh, hello and welcome to the cooking club. Whether you want the essentials of cooking or research new exciting dishes, this is the club for you. You should definitely join if this whets your appetite. There aren't any like... No, I wouldn't... Oh no, alright, there's like hidden stuff, like it'd just be treasure chests, I think. Maybe. Or you see a prompt. I wanted joining this club was a mistake. Clara's supposed to be the head of the club, but she's so caught up in her own work she won't teach us anything. Then there's Gaius, who seems a little hard to approach. Creating art while I'm surrounded by art. Being able to paint in a place like this is an invaluable experience. Definitely not something I was able to enjoy back home. I should ask him about his home sometime. Seems like an interesting place. I guess we have new members all of a sudden. Well, bully for them. I got my own art to focus on. Shouldn't a club head be a bit more friendly? Or at least kind of welcoming? The computer room. Wait. You know, I got a dumb idea. Nah. Part of me is wondering. I mean, I know it's like a completely different like engine stuff now since it's 3D. But I was wondering if they kept the thing where you can like glitch through doors if you just held forward while you're loading in from a save. Because it'd be funny if you could like clip through the door. Like you can do in Trails to Azure and From Zero. See the courtyard, we'll look at that later. Principal Van Dyke is absent. Faculty. You're all from class 7, right? Must be one weird class if stopping by the faculty lounge is how you spend your free time. I'm just coming to grips with the academy's layout. Instructor Markov doesn't really have the air of a natural science teacher. He's apparently in charge of orbital studies, so that makes sense in a way. Anyway, just do me a favor and try not to fail at any of your tests. I really don't want to think of new stuff for retests, and if nobody fails, I won't have to. You might not want to say that too loudly considering your position. You know Mint from class 3. She's my niece. She's a good kid, but wherever she goes, chaos follows. I should probably go make sure she hasn't set herself on fire. And she's gonna be here for 2 whole years. Aw, man, having a family member as a student seems like it's gonna be a pain. Aw, okay, I'll keep that in mind. If it isn't Rean Schwarzer, what brings you here? Oh, don't tell me. You wanted to learn more. You wanted to learn more about the War of the Lions. Well, that's just fine by me. Allow me to be your guide through the hectic history of the Middle Ages. As luck would have it, I just so happen to have 5 or so hours to spare today. That should be enough for a cursory primer. Thank you for the offer, but I wouldn't want to bother you. At least once he gets going, not even Adios can make him stop. You there! You're a member of Class 7, are you not? I take it you didn't support the establishment of Class 7, did you? Listen here. Contrary to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by our upper class students whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do not see them running in the corridors. No, you do not. Understood? Can't tell them what to do. Let's see. Okay. Can't tell what to do. Although it'd be funny if they actually like stopped you from like running in the halls. Well, hello there. Welcome to the infirmary. You seem healthier than our average visitor. Well, classes are over for the day, so feel free to relax here if you like. Thank you for the offer. She seems like a sweet old lady. If you ever find yourself sick or injured, don't even think twice about stopping by. If you don't find yourself sick or injured, feel free to stop by anyway. Oh. I'm feeling way better now. I had a fever this morning, so I thought it'd be smart to rest in here. The medicine Inspector Beatrix gave me really did the trick. It's been about half a month since the entrance ceremony. I would imagine you're starting to get used to your life here. I know it's a lot to take in, but as long as you keep your head up, I'm sure you'll adjust soon enough. I imagine you're starting to get used to your life here. There are already students who recognize me, which just makes my day. it's Mint. I was just trying to get to my club when this weirdo started harassing me. All I wanted was for someone to tell me where the music room is. Do you know? Yeah. I still don't know my way around this academy, but before I worry about that, I gotta get away from this guy. Oh, lost little lamb, worry no longer. For I, Vincent the Noble Escort of Florald, will take you wherever your heart desires. Oh my god! The Noble Escort? What does that even mean? Now, don't be shy. Merely close your eyes, take my hand, and trust me. Bro, you sound like more of a creeper by the line. Name the place and I shall guide you there like an elegant bird leading its chicks. We have this kind of maid here, huh? Master Vincent is the only son of the Floral family. Despite his pedigree, however, it would be wise to take his words with a healthy degree of skepticism. For instance, while he may claim to be the noble escort, most women he offers his services to reject him. There's some truth to Master Vincent's noble escort claims. His nobility is by no means in question. His ability to attract women, however, most certainly is. Class 1 second year. Oh, that's the naming convention. The number is the year and the... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother looking at the other ones. Custodian's room. Huh. Stop. You're a student, huh? Well, I'm the janitor, and here's my room. Huh. If you ever need advice, just stop on by. I'll help you in any way I can. If you bust a window or three, you can let me know. I won't get after you too much. Alright. You'll be the first to know if I start endangering the school's glass. Yours has a long history behind it. Sneak and bet it's got a lot of rules. Wouldn't hurt you new students give your student notebook a good once-over. If you know the rules, you're less likely to break them. The rules? Oh wait, I had to pull up the note? Yeah. Or is it the note? Wait, what was No, this is all I have so far, right? Yeah, oh. So that's out, like, so can I go outside? I can. Oh, no, because I was supposed to go outside because there's a different building. Right, duh. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though. So maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all of its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as the lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. The gymnasium used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and training hall. These two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for ornament maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. Oh boy. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper class students on the third. Event markers. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place here. So the red exclamation marks are key events required to advance the story. The green ones are quest events that related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Yeah, hold on. I didn't go to the courtyard. Hi, who are you? A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Now, if there was something fun to do, where would I hide? It was hard. Oh, nah, that's the same recycle line. So when's the fishing club? It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. The more love you pour into your flowers, the better they'll grow. Feel free to join our club if you want to cultivate a green thumb. Fishing. Also, oh. So, this is just like a way to get out. Okay, because I thought the courtyard would be like a closed off area, not exactly connected by the whole thing like this. Okay. Oh dear God, we're gonna have a lot to read through, so oh boy, you guys better get ready. The main school building was just the beginning of talking to everyone. And before we go any further, I really need to use the restroom right now. I really need to use the restroom right now, so one moment. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to put this on. Okay, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me go take this off. Alright, and disable the preview. Okay. We don't have anything yet. Oh yeah, I can't equip poison yet. Oh man, it's still so weird. I mean, we'll probably go over it later, but it's so weird that we don't see elemental values. I mean, I think it'll be a thing later on, but still. But anyways, let's see. The old schoolhouse. Oh god. Oh god, the frames. My in-game frames. Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't a good idea maxing out. Oh god. Maxing out the graphics settings for this game. I was like, oh, that's fine so far. Go over here. Oh, dude, it's flipping from 75 to 37 and like 50 and oh my god. Okay, you know what? This is the graphic stress test area. Oh god, so it was gonna be like this. So it was gonna be like in the other areas. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go change some. I'm gonna go change some stuff real quick. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. I need to sign real quick. Okay. Let's see. Frame rate. Okay, actually, let me put like a 60 FPS limit. And let me put the shadows down to ultra. And launch it from there. Okay, everything good here. Okay, now let's see if this dips below 60 constantly. Oh god, it's already dipping a little bit. See. 60, 57. I mean, I also have VSync on because, like, I also remember when I was testing it on, or what was it, before the first session, I was noticing some small screen tears. So I'm not sure if, like, disabling VSync will make it smoother, even if it might introduce screen tearing again. Let me see. What if I, like, run around in the main area? Hold on. Also, I do have my preview on again, so I'm also testing to see if it's smooth enough while I'm running through the school and everything. Yeah, so far so good. No dips below 60 around here. Okay, we should be good. Just to stay with the preview, go back to the game. Okay. The front doors are locked. This whole building's closed up tight now. Probably for the best considering all the monsters roaming around inside. they haven't cleaned it out. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. Some welcome. I have no real reason to be here right now, but I should start heading to the student council room. Wait, what? What? What was that? Was that just my mind playing tricks on me? No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. What the heck? I'm curious about what just happened, but I suppose this isn't the time to be worrying about it. Bro, okay. Creepy creepy schoolhouse. Huh. What's this? Like, no, not a motorcycle, but some kind of vehicle or something. That was locked. This is the engineering building, isn't it? Doesn't seem like anyone's there. I am speed. Let's see. No, actually, let's check the academy last. Although, wait, who's over here? Akius? Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh, well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. If he intends to regularly befoul the library with his presence, I need to find a new place to study. Wait, why am I the one who needs to go somewhere else? He can't make me go anywhere. Oh my god, dude. Here, you know that massive corporation, Cleaston Co. or Clayus? No. Well, this Weebam's favor. He thinks he's a pure ticket because his family's well off. Country girl. Okay, I'm not good at trying to read accents like this. He will not stop following me. Follow me a boot. Okay. Follow me a boot either. Actually, Dan Mahedon. Wait, Dan Mahedon? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm not good with accents. Hi. You have a we gig away your family's money? Meanwhile, I'm gonna get a job and make my own money. Cannot waste the good academy life now. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Here, how many times do I need to tell you to stop acting like you're my mate? Huh? Enjoying the school store. Got a problem with that? Becky, that's not a club at all. I know you think I'm daft or something. As usual, you continue to baffle me and presumably everyone else. I'm attending the academy from my home in Heimdallr. A commute like that makes it very difficult to join a club or work a part-time job like Becky does. Okay, who's this down here? Monk. I wonder if I can find any good material for this monk. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself. I do that sometimes. Actually, class 7 might end up being a treasure trove of material. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. I got a feeling that your class will provide me some good material. Better not let me down. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. Not exactly what you call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. What's with that guy? What? Or what? Does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. Can't see that changing anytime soon either. He's been preening even more than the other upper class first years. Guess I'll be joining this club after all. What's with this guy? He just marched in here demanding to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. Figured this club would help me get in shape, but man, what have I got myself into? Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Frido. Or Frido? Frido? I don't know. The club captain. I think it's Frido? Yeah, I'll just say Frido for now. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. Patrick's quite the interesting one. I have a feeling he's gonna be a good practice partner for Loggins. Wanna say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Huh, yeah, I gotcha. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenge me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Rean Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. You really think the feeling is mutual? I could in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. Huh? While you were at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. Says Rue Peach. How could anyone be so upset over a logical proposition? Very well then, if it's a match you want, then it's a match you shall get. I actually want to watch that one-on-one. Also, holy crap. There's also a second floor to this too. That's the locker rooms. Oh cool, you can also open up the showers and stuff. The funny is like a treasure chest in here. So let me guess. I won't be able to... This is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. Rean, goddamn. That guy's really got away with words. Just goes to show why he made captain. I think this might be the club for me. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the... will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Of course, let's not forget that swimming is the perfect way to get cool when it's all toasty outside. Can't say I'd be surprised if some folks joined it just because of that. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I can learn in this club. I'm going to fill out an application this very instant. I don't suppose I can go for a dip. So wait, okay, here's the door right here. So up here's... Oh, up here you can kind of like overlook the... Okay. Let's see, this is the lacrosse club room. Fencing club. The riding club. Let's see. I didn't check out the auditorium yet. I got sidetracked by that one guy. Oh, psh. Oh, yeah, they said it'd only be open during certain events, right? Oh. Oh no, this is the incinerator, whatever, to burn like trash and stuff like that. Oh there. Those ladies in the lacrosse get-ups are looking mighty fine. Well, it'd be a crime against a photographer I didn't snap some pics. Okay. I don't feel like there's something here. There isn't. Welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mock. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. I'm the current... sorry, I already read that one. And this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb? Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. Oh. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting though. Friendship, hard work, and success, huh? I've never joined any sports teams before, but they must be pretty fun if she's this excited. So, that's the Elisa girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. She intends to join the lacrosse club, does she? What a lovely turn of events. I can use this to teach her her place. Ooh, oh. Rivalries already! Also, class discrimination. Lisa and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Emma, what are you saying? Oh, right. I'm sorry, Rean. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club's for girls only. Wow! When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The three key pillars of the sport are the three key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So, who is ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Boy, the Blazing Maiden. I'm the captain of this club. Name's Emily, but people call me the Blazing Maiden. We're not gonna be young forever, but as long as we're here, I'm gonna make it count. Okay, so only one left is library. So wait, I want to double check something again. Alright. Alright, time for the library. Alright, who's ready for lore? In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor, and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you'll read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button, or choosing notes, then books from the camp menu. Hello and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you can imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you like. We'd never turn away an inquisitive mind. See, we have every book you could ever want here, culturally or academically. Don't be a stranger. We'll happily take you in whenever you're in the reading mood. Can we not, like... I guess, like, only some corners you can read and stuff. Yeah. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. They're real page-turners, so as soon as I finish one, I come right back here and grab the next one. What is it? What's the series? I need to know. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? Same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. Doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. Wow! Recommended reading corner. Imperial Railways: A History. Oh, it's a 5-pager. Okay, hold on. Okay, who's ready to learn about trains? Imperial Railways: A History. The Obel Revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia. As much as it did on other nations on the continent, much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Obel Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. Before the Obel Revolution, there were only 3 methods of transport available to Imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far from ideal. Traveling from the Imperial capital of Heimdallr to Boreahard, the capital of the Cruisin province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizen of today. Changing all that, however, was the Obel Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation, and Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. Septian calendar 1158. The first orbally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein. Or Epstein? I forget. Stein, I don't know. I mean, like, they literally said it, but I forget at this point. Either way, I'll just interchange it because I can't be bothered to remember the exact correct one. And the Rhineford factory, known at the time as a weapons manufacturer, Septian calendar 1160. The freight line between Rower City and the Sachsen iron mine was completed. Septian calendar 1165. The first passenger railway connecting Heimdallr and Rower began operation. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Obel Railway became widely known throughout the nation, and by 1175, a wide-reaching railway network had been created with Heimdallr at its center. This rail nexus effectively connected the imperial capital with all the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago. which has made transporting people, goods, and information all over the continent significantly easier. There is no doubt that the overly powered airships invented in the Liberal Kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Cavalry Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a half-century after the Oval Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are the most important method of transport. Randoman. Totally not biased. Totally not biased. Dude, have you seen how awesome airships are? Although, I would imagine airships would be a little bit more costly than making trains. Or actually no, I guess it really depends. But I'm sensing a little bit of bias here in this writing. Let's see. Read Imperial Railways, a history. Its contents are added to book notes. So only when they have a shining thing do they have a thing to read. Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. Oh shit, wait, I am dead wrong. Oh. Okay, so it's this section that doesn't have anything. Oh. Okay, so anyway, what about this section? And this one too. So we got 4 sections so far that have nothing. Nothing on this one. Oh boy. Also, hey, Fan of Thief B. Current events and politics. History and civilization. Okay, you bet your ass we're gonna read through all this. Culture 1. Culture 2. Bracer Guild, Jaeger Corps. Imperial Chronicle. Technology. Technology 2. International 2. Huh. I wonder what they gotta say about Nord Highlands. Alright. We're gonna read some more. The Four Great Houses is a collective term for the storied families who rule over the 4 Erebonian provinces. Each controls a provincial? Why am I feeling I don't know. Anyway, army and commands respect second to only the Arner family. All 4 run their nearly country-sized provinces in accordance with the Empire's class system, but a push for modernization is increasing tensions between the 4 great houses and the reformist faction. The 100 Days' War was a war of aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start of the war and its church-mediated end. Initially, Liberal appeared to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying a majority of their territory, but a single operation using the then-new patrol ships turned the tide of battle. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge. Oh boy. Once again, the trails in the sky, oh boy. But the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. Oh, that is putting it lightly. That is putting it very lightly. The Non-Aggression Pact was an international treaty proposed by Queen Alicia II and signed on 1202 by the Liberal Kingdom, Erebonian Empire, and Cavalry Republic in Liberal's Erebonia Villa. While not legally binding, the pact has had a powerful effect, bringing an end to large-scale Erebonian and Calvarnian military exercises near Crossbell and decreasing tensions between each nation. Oh, you can bet your ass that did not really work. B is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to oval tanks from people and organizations across Zemuria. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small dedicated fanbase. Though he sends messages to his intended targets and makes public appearances clad in a white cape and mask, B's identity remains a mystery. He calls his recent unusual thefts the liberation of beauty. History and civilization. The Great Collapse. The destruction of the ancient Zemurian civilization is estimated to have occurred 1200 years ago. While the Great Collapse is commonly attributed to a natural disaster, this theory remains unconfirmed. This ancient civilization's end marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. The Septian Church is the most widespread religion in Zemuria and is based on the worship of the sky goddess Aidios. Its highest seat is in the holy city of Arteria. Although its influence has decreased somewhat since the Obo Revolution, it still has a significant presence in the continent's education and health systems. The word septium encompasses 7 types of precious stones mined across Zemuria. Viewed as symbols of mystery since ancient times, their value as a resource shot up practically overnight when the technology to refine sepith, or septium fragments, into quartz was developed. Artifacts are essentially ancient orbments. While both run on oval energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by the ancient Zemurian civilization, proper analysis is currently beyond our technological grasp. Artifacts are occasionally found within ruins across the continent, and many that are capable of demonstrating power that exceeds the bounds of human comprehension. The Septian Church has as such defined artifacts as premature gifts from the goddess, and claims responsibility for their collection and control. Actually, wait, let me show something. So, So artifacts are essentially ancient orbments. While both run on oval energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by the ancient Zemurian civilization, proper analysis... Oh wait, I already, Oh wait, no, sorry. Never mind. For some reason, my brain just, like, blanked out for a moment. Anyways, the Rean Company. The Rean Company was initially a gunpowder-based weapons manufacturer based out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. Since the Obo Revolution, however, it has expanded its operation to include railways and airships. This expansion has made it one of the continent's 2 largest companies, rivaled only by Calvar's Rean Company. The Rean Company is a massive company headquartered in the Calvar Republic. Like its industrial rival, the Rean Company, the Rean Company was a storied arms manufacturer that expanded into Obo research and development after the revolution. Particularly worth noting are the company's innovative approaches to the development of Obo vehicles, such as Obo cars and buses. The Braceguild is a non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning branches reach. Its members are known as Bracers. Its guiding principle, to put the safety of civilians above all else, is both its greatest strength and handicap, as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Incredibly skilled mercenary groups, which can be found all over the continent, are known as Jaeger Corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally gray contracts, they are often used as private armies. As such, several countries have passed laws against their hire and use. Oh shit, the IBC. The International Bank of Crossbows is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing into Crossbow and supports the economies of nations across the continent. The IBC's interests extend beyond banking too. In addition to providing most of the funding for the Epstein Foundation's Obo Network project, the bank manages theme parks and other similar diversions. Oh man, do we know all about that? The Imperial Chronicle is a news organization headquartered in Heimdall and has built up a reputation as the Empire's most trustworthy news source over the course of its 120-year history. Last year, in an effort to diversify their news distribution, The company established Imperial Chronicle Radio to supplement their widely read newspaper. The Oval Revolution was a technological revolution that saw its inception in the year 1150 with the invention of ordnance. The public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the Oval telephone by the Epstein Foundation and the ZCF's Oval airships quickly proved Oval or ordnance practical value. Ordnance have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Oval technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting to transport vehicles to even modern weaponry. What's more, advances in technology have decreased the size of Oval engines, leading to the development of more capable and affordable consumer-level automobiles by the Rean and Rean companies. Orban is a general term for devices that operate using Oval energy from septium. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of an orbit allows it to interact with quartz, which in turn is manufactured from septium. This design allows for the manufacture of orbits with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover internal orbital energy over time, orbits are significantly more efficient than combustion engines. With all the studying, but not miss the next quiz question. Look, I am the Trails lore master. I will never make another mistake again. A quartz in a circuit with a crystalline structure made by refining and processing septium fragments known as sepith. While quartz are both an energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without the use of an orbit, they are completely powerless. Oval arts are a kind of magic, which can be activated by inserting quartz into a battle orbit, a combat-ready orbit developed by the Epstein Foundation. These arts, as they are commonly known, are widely used by armies, police forces, and braces across the continent for their ease of use. Sufficient training can give anyone access to their incredible power. The Oval Network project is an effort by the Epstein Foundation to develop a network in which vast quantities of information can be exchanged between computers and using a series of orbital cables. While initially a joint effort between the Epstein Foundation and Liberal's ZCF, the IBC is currently bankrolling the project. As a result, the network is currently being tested in Crossbow City. You know, it'll be interesting to see how everyone in Erebonia will kind of react to all this stuff, since like we learned all about the IBC, the Open Network project, and everything firsthand, obviously during the Crossbow games. I kind of wonder how everywhere else will react to that as we go through this. So the Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to continuing the work of Professor C. Epstein. It researches and manufactures orbits specializing in information processing and communication. The Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of battle orbits, which allow their users access to arts. Their recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of orbital communication. The Erebonian Empire is located on the western side of the continent of Zemuria and is represented by the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The current emperor is Eugen Rice, or wait, no, how do they pronounce it again? Rice or I think it was Rice, because I remember they enunciated the say part. Eugen Rice Honor III. Despite the Empire's strict class system and focus on tradition, it has begun to modernize due to the railway expansion efforts of Gileath Osborne, a veteran now known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Between his mechanized national armed forces, the Imperial Army, and private provincial armies at the command of the nobles ruling each province, Erebonia may be the most powerful nation in Zemuria. The Common Republic lies to the east of Crossbow State, and was established after a democratic revolution roughly 100 years ago. Its current head of state is President Rocksmith. Kawad is a vast country, and thanks to their long-standing open immigration policies, very culturally diverse. Thanks to their long-standing immigration policies, very culturally diverse. Oh, it's a vast country, and I kind of like brain farted there for a moment. Many immigrants from the east have made Calva their home, although it has been significantly less hostile towards Erebonia since their signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. The two nations have been at each other's throats for many times over the years. And oh boy, you know, I better not fail any questions specifically about Crossbell when it comes up. I better not miss a single Crossbell question on first try. I will be sorely disappointed in myself. Crossbell sits between the western side of Zemuria, between the Erebonian Empire and the Calva Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. At its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station on the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. And before I'm right, but then wrong because of Erebonian bias. You know, I have a feeling that might happen. Although I think with like class 7 specifically, since we get our own instructors and all, I think they won't be, I don't think they'll really be too biased. Or maybe they'll like do a little, or maybe they'll trick us, giving us the Erebonian perspective, but then give us the, like, at least a little more objective perspective compared to what other classes might see. Maybe, I don't know. Sounds like a thing they do. Let's see, Lehman State, home to the Epstein Foundation and the birthplace of Professor C. Epstein himself. Lehman is a state in the center of the Zemurian continent. It is also known for housing the headquarters of the Bracer Guild, which has branches all across Zemuria. Wait, that's it? We've heard more about, we've heard like a little more about Lehman State in the Crossbow games, although not super much. But man, I thought they would have like another like text box worth of info to get from that, because like we don't really know much about Lehman State at all, even with what little they mention in Crossbell. Like, at least as far as my knowledge of the lore goes, I really don't know much about Lehman State at all. Oh no, wasn't Lehman State the one place where that one character was from in the Crossbow games? I think it, oh yeah, I think it was. Okay. No, I just keep it vague for specific reasons. I mean, it's not like super important like for story, so. See, the Holy City of Arteria, a city-state housing the high seat of the Septian Church. Arteria is located at the center of the continent and acts as a gathering place for believers and church officials alike. The church comprises of a number of organizations, including the Congregation for Divine Worship, which handles liturgical matters, and the Congregation for the Sacraments, which handles administering sacraments of the goddess, and the Papal Guard, which is responsible for protecting the holy city of Arteria itself. The Liberal Kingdom is situated in the southwest part of the Zemurian continent. Rich in nature and history, the kingdom is ruled by the long-lived Queen Alicia II, a staunch advocate for peace. While a humble nation compared to those around it, its bountiful Septian reserves and advanced technological capabilities, and Queen Alicia's skillful diplomacy allow it to stand on equal footing with any other. Last year, a large object of unknown origin appeared above Valeria Lake, disabling orbits nationwide. This crisis was resolved through the joint efforts of the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild. Ooh boy. You know, this really makes me wonder about like first-timers, like, or like first-time players to the series who play Cold Steel first. Reading about all this, about like Liberal, Crossbell, and all this, not knowing the context of 5 previous games. It really makes me wonder. I really wonder what kind of like references and callbacks and stuff like we'll see as we go through Cold Steel. Cause this is during the no, I believe the prologue, they say it was during the trade conference. So Wait, I forget. What's the... No, wait. Right now is like... Right now is like April 17th in-game. So then, when was that during the Crossbell? When was that during the Crossbell arc? Cause if we're 5 months into the prologue, and that's during the conference. Wait, and that's during the conference. So this is currently taking place during Trails to Azure, because the conference didn't happen until then. Okay, so some time has passed so far during Trails from Zero. Something like that. You know, I never bother remembering the exact year or months that take place during these games. So I'm having a hard time trying to like pin down the timeline so far. The Nord Highlands are located northeast of the Empire and surrounded by the Isengard Range. Despite their harsh natural environment, they are populated by a tribe of nomads with their own unique culture. Given their proximity to both the Empire and Republic, the Highlands have been a hotly contested territory for many years. That's it? Huh. I kind of wish we get more lore, I mean, I doubt they'll actually update it. Like, it's just enough to give you a basic understanding, and depending on what will be revealed later in the game, they'll probably give more context and like information and stuff. So yeah. Okay, we're done with studying finally.